American response to the spreading war is first to send in advisors to the South Vietnamese army. When this proves insufficient, President Johnson orders the bombing of North Vietnam in February of 1965 and the landing of American military forces in March. In April, he offers Ho unconditional discussions. As in 1946, there were perhaps missed opportunities on both sides. But Ho's counteroffer, in the form of 4 points, is tantamount to a demand for Western surrender. Apparently, like the French, the Americans must be totally defeated, as American air power systematically destroys North Vietnamese military targets. Ho's country becomes a country once more at war. Children are evacuated from Hanoi, and North Vietnamese anti-aircraft guns and Russian SAM missiles take their toll of American warplanes. Then comes the pause in American bombing of North Vietnam, December 24th, 1965. But Hanoi still lives in fear of U.S. airstrikes. Ho again makes the rounds of his troops, playing the old role of kindly uncle. He still counts on more plentiful Soviet support. Such aid was promised by Soviet Premier Kosygin back in February 1965 and by Russian Party Secretary Shalepin in January 1966. Their counsels of moderation were violently attacked by Peking, while Hanoi remained silent. This may be an indication that Ho has swerved toward Peking, or as some observers feel, that he no longer is in control of the situation or is in failing health. Professor P.J. Honey.
Physically, I think he's probably still reasonably healthy. But mentally, he's been on the slide for at least 18 months. He is, as far as I can make out, subject to periods of lucidity, but in between these, he's not really in control of his mental faculties. Consequently, when people visit North Vietnam, if he happens to be in good form, Ho Chi Minh is marched in and he talks to them, he has his photograph taken with them, he impresses them with his vitality and with his sense of humor. But I don't think any longer he is allowed to take major political decisions.